guys, welcome back. So today we're just gonna look at Sweet Home Alabama. So this one is actually some sort of song which you can actually play on guitar rather than the song which I always upload. The pop songs just has like 4 or 5 chords. You just go on jamming with that and that's it. So thanks for the request, and after decades I got such a nice request, a very nice song. This song we just have some easy stuff, G, C and G, but it's not like that. We have plenty of variation which you can actually even put while you just want to solo on yourself, just making like songwriting. You can actually use a lot of stuff. This one is very much required one. So let's get started, and I hope when you're trying to learn this song, you actually know how to play guitar. Like, I don't show you every bit of technique and all. So I'm just gonna provide you with the parts which are actually needed and which can actually benefit you. So let's get started, and I'm just gonna try my level best to give you all my information which I actually have. And just one thing which I want to say is make sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel, because I'm just gonna do face reveal, guitar reveal and better camera quality just at 1000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe, because now I'm just gonna dive into the lesson, and I'm very much excited to show you a lot of stuff which are actually used in the song. So just quickly have a look at the structure. We start off with the intro. We have the verse, a chorus, small solo, verse, chorus, a big solo, verse, chorus, a synth solo which is actually played on the piano, which you can actually transpose on the guitar obviously, and then you have the chorus. Now to me, in this video I'm not going to show you obviously solo, because the solo is not that much, but you can actually play on guitar. I mean on the acoustic guitar. It's not a lot fun to play because it has a lot of pins and a lot of bend and all, but like if I try to do some bend like I already did, and my strings actually come out. So therefore I'm not going to show you the solo in this one, but if you request, a lot of requests come, I'm gonna make that maybe, but the solo is not that much good which you can actually rock, cause like you see Sweet Shallow Mine, then we have Stairway to Heaven. These are some small solo which are actually a lot better, sounds too good. And let's get started, no talk. So you know everything, just have a look at the chord shapes we just need for the song. Of C, just open chords. D major, mute, 0, 2, 3, 2. Then a C at 9, mute, 3, open, mute, 3, 2, 0, 3, 3. G major, 3, 2, 0, 0, 3, 3. F major, but for this song, F major you just play the A string, 3rd fret, D string, 3rd fret, G string, 2nd fret, 1st fret on the B string. That's it. And C major, mute, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0. One important news, guys, if you have a guitar which actually has a high E string, that's well fine. You can actually play the song on that guitar, because in this song we need the least E string. We need the E string as the least amount. So we don't need the E string. In case you don't have it, it works, sounds well though. So let's get started. So firstly we're just gonna start off with the intro, but before that just have a look at the main rhythm, the chord progression which just goes on and on the song. So we start off playing a D major chord, 2, 3, 4, and for this song it doesn't matter whether you're strumming or you're just picking. A lot of guitar is actually going on the song. You don't need to pick the E string. Never try to pick the E string when you're playing the verse. If you still go into the chorus, you can actually play the E string, you can play the full chord, but till now you can just play the B string. So we start off playing D major chord, then a C at 9, then a G major for 2 bar, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you know the chord progression. Let's get started. The intro we got 4 licks, yeah. So we start off playing D major chord. Just have a look. You can see my right hand. I'm having a pick in my hand, so grab a pick right now and just get started. So we play the D string open twice, and we don't let it ring. We mute it as soon as we play with our right hand. Then you play the B string, then the G string. Then you can play the D string open, or you can just do a strum which mainly focuses on the B string, G string and the D string. So we go, and after you strum or after you pick the D string, you're just gonna put your hand on the string to get everything muted. So we go, do the exact same thing on the C at 9 chord, except the bass note changes on 3rd fret of the A string. So we got, so see, pa pa, get this, always get this effect. And in this song, this is very much important. This actually gives you the vibe of the Alabama, sorry. So we got. Now for the G major, there's a bit different. We play the G string in the same way. We play the E string, the third fret, twice in the same way. And then you play the B string, then you play the G string. And that's it. Don't need to do the up strum or play the D string this time. We're just gonna move on to the lick. And that's the reason for this G major chord, we don't do that thing. Because we're just gonna play the licks. So basic thing, you got it. So very slowly. Now we have the lick. Just have a look at the lick 1, which is actually the mother lick. Now from this lick, all small, a little big lick actually come out. So this is one of the most important lick we need to master for this song. So just have a look. So actually very easy, just focus on the pentatonic scale of the G major. So we're doing a hammer on from open to second on the A string. So I think we need a closer look. We do a hammer on from open to second on the A string. Then you play the D string open. Then second fret on the D string, pull off to an open. So we got. Then you play the D string open. And then you again do a hammer on from open to second fret on the A string. And then you play the D string open. So you got. Now you are grown up, man. You know how to play a guitar. You're a much advanced guitar player because you're playing a song. So I hope you don't just do down, 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 down. I hope you do follow the alternate picking strictly for the song. Down, up, down, down. So you do down, down, down. Always move your pick like this, not always like this. Down, 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 down. So it actually helps you to improve your speed. So we got the first lick. So the first lick, you can just go with the index finger. Now the second lick, have a look what I'm doing. Everything is now on the G string. We are doing a pull off from second to open on the G string. Open, pull off second to open. Then do a upstroke on the open string, open G string. So we got. Then a fourth fret to pull off to a open on the G string. Then open on the G string once more. Then if you do have electric guitar right now, you can just do a bend to a whole strip, which is actually a slide from 5th fret to 7th fret on the acoustic guitar. The reason I'm not doing this, because if I try and do that, maybe it will actually work great, but there's a lot of chances or risk of coming out of the G string. So we got. And the lick 3 we have is. Now this is a lot similar to the first lick. See what I'm doing. I'm doing a hammer on again from open to second on the A string. Then D string open. Then a pull off from second fret to open on the D string. Then you play the A string second fret. Then as soon as you get that, just screw it up to the second fret of the G string and do a open. And from second fret, you just do a pull off to open. So it's on the G string. So you got as fast as you can. So lick 3 done, and the lick 4 is a lot easy. We do hammer on from open to second, and then you play the D string open, then the G string open, and just keep your hand on the string to get everything muted, and you dive into the verse. So we got. So from the beginning, we actually have this rhythm. This rhythm actually goes on, and we are playing the lick in between that. So see how I'm doing. This is the lick now. Lick 1, lick 2, lick 3, lick 4. Mute, that's it, and you just dive into the verse. So I'm just gonna play it one more time. I'm telling you guys, this is actually one of the most intimate part of the song, because the verse is a lot easier than the intro. Then we have this part, which is a less rhythm, but this one, because we have the lick, we just play the rhythm. It's a lot harder. So therefore, I highly advise you guys to pause the video, practice, and then just move on to the next part. So I'm just gonna play the intro for the last time very slowly. And then you move on to the verse. For the verse we have another new lick, which is actually the lick which I just played, which is a mother lick, the lick 1. So this is not a new lick, I was just joking. We have the same lick for the verse, and then we have this thing. A lot out of it. So this one I'm just gonna show you. Before that, it's a verse, so a lot of guitar actually starts playing together. So therefore, it's a bit more strummy part. So instead of going, you can just do. Or you can just invent your own string pattern, like I do sometimes. So what you're gonna do is, for the verse, this is just a rhythm section. On the chords, you will play the D string open like you did before. And instead of picking the individual string, you're just gonna strum the B string, D string, and D string twice together for all the chords. So we got. That's what I mean. That after doing, you're just gonna keep your hand on the string. So try to keep the rhythm same you did before. That's how it's gonna move. So we start now. Hear the song is one major key thing you need to follow. Just hear the song a lot of time if you just want to master this song on the guitar. So we have. Now we actually play this lick odd number of times. Like once we play the whole thing, go back to D. And now after playing the G, we play the same lick we played before, the mother lick, like the lick 1. So and next time again you just go with this entire strumming, then again you're just gonna move on to that lick. So that's how it goes for the verse, and then you have this part. So just one more time, I just want to show you this one. Next time don't do the lick. No lick. And now we move on to this part. Hey, no tap for this part. Obviously, I'm just want to follow on how to train your ears, how to just move on to the rhythm. Because if I show you the tap, you're just gonna concentrate on that, and you will not follow the lesson that much, which will actually put into false guitar techniques. So let's get started. What I'm doing, basically, I move on the D as this shape, but it's in a different way. So what I'm doing is the same thing, D, C. I do a hammer on the A string from 7 to 8, 7 to 8 to 9. So it's like a chromatic scale, a walking bass. Just pick once and do C. And then we have our index finger bar on the G string, D string, and the B string. Now it's optional whether you want to strum the B string or not, but in some cases you can actually like with your pick. I hope you know the basic. You're just strumming the G string. You're strumming the D string, B string together. So see what I'm doing. So I'm doing. Then I do the bottom 7th fret of the DGB. I do a down, down, up. I told you you are much advanced guitar players. Therefore, I hope you know how to do a strum. We are doing down, down, up. So we are doing down. So see the pick, down, down, up, down, down, up. And this one is completely optional. I just do a pull off from very fast. This one is from 9th fret of the A string back to 7th fret, and then I move on to the next shape. So I got, and I do this one. So you got. So this one is actually on the C major, which I do. We do a hammer from 5 to 7 on the A string. Then again I have bar with my index finger on the 5th fret of the G, D, and the B strings, and you play it like this. Da, da. Same thing you did over here. So you got down, down, and then we move on to the G major. What you're gonna do is I do hammer on again the same thing you did over here, but just a bit different. On the top E string I do a hammer from 5 to 6 to 7, again a walking bass, and then with my index finger I just play the D string, 5th fret, same way I played this thing, and then you're just gonna play the E string 3rd fret, which is a G. So we got. So once more, very slowly if I play. Now you can play the full G major chord, like play the G major top, play the E string, and then you play the G major full chord. Just you can just spice up things on yourself. But if you know the G major chord, that's fine. You can just play it, obviously. Just have a look at this part where I'm doing, playing it very slowly. So obviously you can just skip some of the part, like a hammer from 97, which I told you, but not all the parts. So that's it, and we do it twice. So we got once more, and then we move on to this part. But before that, we do another thing, which is a hammer on from open to 2nd on the A string, and then you move on to the next chord. So it's a hammer from open to 2nd on the A string, and then you play the D string open. So that's it. So you got. We do it one more time, playing the lick over here. So we just go with that for the verse, and then again we play this, and then we move on to the chorus. But there's a lick which is actually played before every chorus of the song, and I'm just gonna show you that lick, which is again a lot similar like the lick which you just learned before, the mother lick. So therefore, just have a look at this lick. What I'm doing a hammer on from open to 2nd on the A string, then I play the D string open, then the G string open, then I pull up from 2nd to open on the D string, then I do a hammer on from open to 2nd on the A string, then open D string. So you got. So that's basically was our verse, and at the end I'm just gonna break down everything, what all parts are there, and just gonna play a bit just to give an idea. But the main thing is here's the song. So we got this part, and we move on to this part, and before entering the chorus we have. So now we have the chorus. Things a lot more funky over here. It's a lot more louder. So you can now play the full chord if you want. Now we have another two lick for the chorus, but before that, just have a look at the rhythm over here. Told you a bit more spicy. So we have. If you want, you can do pick the high E strings from the high E string for this time, so it gets. So just go with the same ta 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 ta. So we got. So down 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 up up down 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 down. So see what I'm doing on the G major, up up down. So down 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 up up down. Now you can actually do this on your own. I don't want to say the rhythm obviously. Now again we have another lick which actually goes in the chorus. There's two licks. So this lick is a hammer on from open to second on the A string, and then you play the D string open, then you do a pull off from the second fret to open on D string, and then you put our middle finger on third fret of the A string. So we got, and the tab is actually shown a third fret with the second fret, but you can obviously do that. Both are same thing, sounds likely same, and the left to get a bit more dark. So we got, and we have another lick which is my favorite lick and obviously the most easiest lick of this song. Have a look at the tab. This lick it's just a hammer on from open to second on D string, then you play the G string open, and then you repeat that for 5 times a bit fast. So down up down up down up down up down up. It's a lot easy. So we just move on with this chord shape, and we do the lick in between that, and obviously we have some other parts. This part which is a lot easier. I'm just going to show you in a minute, but before that, just have a look at this part. I'm playing it very slowly, the chorus. One thing, when you play this lick, you are not playing the G major chord for that time. So you play the D major, you play the C9. Instead of going to the G major chord, you're just going to play the lick. I'm just going to break it down right now when I play the thing. See what I'm doing. No G. No G. That's it. And then we have the next part. Not the next part. Actually goes on another guitar, which is the power chord part. You just have a look. It's actually a lot easy. What I do is. So for this part, we move on to the D5 power chord, which is actually 5 fret on the A string, 7 fret on the D string. We do a down down, like the thing we did before over here. So we do the same thing. Make sure you only play the A and D string, and all other string are actually muted. So we got, and then you just stretch your pinky all over to the 9th fret. So we got, so make sure to stretch your pinky on 9th fret of the D string. We do the exact same thing. We just move on over here, which is 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, a C major chord, and we do the thing on the 7th fret. So we got, and then we have the G power chord, which is 3rd fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string. We do, it's a bit different now. We do down down. We just keep our hand, let it rest, and then we just pick 5th, 7th fret on the E string, and then we move on to the lick. Exact same thing is actually, but just on the power chord shape. So therefore we have the same lick. So we go rest. just I'm playing only the power chord slowly. Just have a look. So. So when you next time if you want to play the G major chord, but you just want to play the lick, then you don't need to play the G major power chord shape. Same thing which I told you for the open chord shape. Don't play the G major. Same over here. Not play the G major power chord shape. You're just gonna play. So you got. Hammer on. Now everything's actually done for this song except a lot of solo. So man, I just provide you with many things for this lesson. So make sure you're dropping one of these. Now just have a look. I just want to break down everything. We come to the intro. We play this lick. We repeat. We play this lick. Then we have the next part. So this is the intro going, and we have this lick. And the last one, which is a lot easy, a hammer from open to A string, then play the D string and G string open, mirror. And then you move on to the verse. You do the lick 1. You don't do any lick for this time, you just play the G major. Second time you do the same thing, G major chord, then you do, and for the next time we play the shape. Repeat that, and then you play a hammer from open to second on the A string, and then D string open, and then you do the same thing, and we repeat the exact same thing. Just play that for the verse, and then you move on to the shape and all, and then you do this thing, and then you move on to this one. Over here we have the lick. One thing which I just forgot to tell you, that when you move on to the solo, we have this thing. We play the F major chord, C major chord, and then you move on to the solo. So something like this. Like I'm playing the chorus for the last time. Just have a look. Now you just gotta move on to the solo right here. That's the reason I showed you the F major and the C major chord at the beginning. So we do, and then you move on to the rest of the stuff over here, and then we just and we have the solo over there, and that repeats for every part, no matter the synth riff or the other riff. So we got. When you move on to solo, you play the D major chord, and you end it over there, and you move on to the solo. That's how the song goes on. And there's another guitar which actually goes on in that part. We have this thing, the power chord shift going on. So that's it for this lesson. A lot of things we actually learned. So make sure you drop me one of these, because I just spent 30 minutes on this, more than 30 minutes actually. So see you guys back in my next video. Bye.